In this session, we're going to build up Qi in the hands and learn ways to use that. And we start as usual with the normal standing position, the neutral standing position. So your feet are at shoulder's width, toes gripping slightly, knees unlocked, sinking your weight, so particularly in the tailbone and the sacrum, the lowest part of the spine where it attaches to the pelvis, as though you're sitting onto something comfortably. A slight lift at the perineum, right underneath the trunk. Soft groin, soft lower abdomen, back. Shoulders relaxed and dropped, slightly rounded, slightly rolled in, curve down over the arms and the hands. Palms are soft and fingers slightly apart. And a bit of space under the armpits. And then the crown of the head's drawn up, eyes are soft, tongue rests against the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. So that's your starting stance. And from there, we bring the hands out so they're a comfortable distance away from you, and they're not directly in front or directly out to the side. They're somewhere in between, just like that. And it's as though you've got the hands floating on corks on water. So you can keep the shoulders dropped and relaxed, and you just feel as though the hands are resting onto something. You can focus your attention on your breathing and allow yourself to breathe in to the dantian, to the lower abdomen here, beneath the navel, inside. So if you feel that expanding as you breathe in and then relaxing as you breathe out, at this stage you don't need to do too much else about the breathing. It'll take care of itself. So soft and gentle, in and out through the nose because you've got the tongue up and the mouth closed. And if you feel slightly uncomfortable because the arms are out, smile to wherever you notice the tension, breathe towards it, and get a good sense of imaginary supports. So as I say, in this case, as though the hands are floating onto something. We're going to do it a bit faster than we normally would today. If you've got time when you're doing it in your own time, then you can take quite a bit longer. You can hold each of these positions for several minutes if you like. So having got used to that position, we just slowly roll the hands over until the palms are facing upwards. Still with the hands relaxed and soft, still with the shoulders dropped, crown drawn up, back of the bottom of the spine sinking slightly. And again, it's a relaxed movement. The arms aren't completely straight, shoulders are dropped and relaxed, and the sense as though you're sitting onto something and that's taking your weight. And again, check your breathing from time to time and just notice the lower abdomen expanding as you breathe in, relaxing as you breathe out. So again, we would normally hold this position for several minutes if possible. And then eventually we roll the hands over so they're facing each other. And you can bring the elbows back a little now. So they end up roughly level with your solar plexus area here. And the palms facing each other and the hands about the width of your trunk. And we change the breathing now. So you breathe in as normal. When you breathe out this time though, it's as though you're breathing out through the palms and you're squeezing something in between them very deliberately. So it doesn't take effort on your behalf in terms of breathing, but your intention. In the centre of each palm, there's an area or a point which is used a lot in Qigong, also in martial arts, if you're wanting to really project energy away from you. It's called Lao Gong in Chinese. And it's through those areas, those points, that you squeeze. So you breathe in as normal, and then it's as though you're breathing out through the arms and through the palms, and just squeezing that area in between, but without moving the hands. And once you've been doing that for a little while, we shift, so it's as though you have the hands over a ball and you're revolving it. So the lower hand ends up about level with the lower abdomen, the dantian, and the upper one with the lower part of the ribs, the chest. And again, they're facing each other, and you continue the same breathing. So you breathe in gently. As you exhale, you're squeezing that area between the hands. Recheck your posture from time to time. Make sure the crown is drawn up. Make sure you still have the tongue behind the teeth, resting against the roof of the mouth. Make sure you're still sinking the low part of the back as though you're sitting onto something, and keeping the shoulders dropped. Whenever you notice any tension, just put your attention there and allow it to soften. Just smile towards it, breathe towards it. If you need to, lift, settle yourself back into position again. So now we roll that ball round again, so the other hand ends up underneath. And again, the breathing out, squeezing that ball of energy between the hands. And by this time you might notice some sort of sensation between the palms. If you don't, it's absolutely fine, but it's a good opportunity to put your attention there and notice what you do feel, if anything. Still breathing down to the dantian, this area below the navel, and then out through the arms and the palms and squeezing. And then after 2 or 3 minutes of this, normally you'll change again and bring the hands so they're facing each other once more, horizontally. This time they're a bit lower down, and just relaxing the top part of you. And then carry on with that breathing, so you're exhaling through the palms, but just play around with the hands and notice how it changes anything you might feel. So you can vary the distance between them, you can vary their relationship with each other, and just do it with a sense of play. It's not a big deal whether you feel anything or not, but just notice what you might feel. And again, after you've done that for a short time, you can just bring one palm over the other and rest them beneath your navel. And put your attention underneath where the palms are, inside the trunk, and just get a sense of your energy being consolidated there, in this area we call the dantian.